Hello, everyone. My name is Ron Oliver. I am the CEO and founder of Elite Dynamic Life. We are a holistic life, health, and fitness coaching company. We specialize in anti-aging, natural immunity, and age reversal, all natural protocols and techniques. Today, I have a special guest. His name is Alex. He's a friend and a client all the way over from Denmark. He just spent 8 days with us at the Elite Dynamic Life home base, and you really need to hear what has happened to him so far. It's extraordinary, to say the least. How you feeling,
Thank you,
brother?
Ron. I'm feeling over the top.
Is it everything
Fantastic.
I promised and more?
Yeah, much more. It's mind
That's
blowing.
phenomenal.
I cannot, it's difficult to describe it.
That is
It
our
really
goal
is.
always, is to under promise, over deliver. That's just a good business model. Many people know that who are in business for themselves. So far, we're halfway through the 2 week detox you're doing for the purpose of reversing your biological clock, eliminating pain, inflammation, and making you younger. That's the whole purpose. So, in the first half of the period, in the first 8 days, how much younger do you feel in 8 days?
8 years, definitely.
Now, that's going to be hard for people to understand. So, we're going to pause for a minute. Folks, he's not making it up. We're not exaggerating in any way, shape, or form. What you have to understand is that in our modern world, people are aging prematurely because of the enormous amount of toxicity. We're talking about microplastics, heavy metals, forever chemicals, pharmaceuticals, herbicides, pesticides, fungicides, insecticides, artificial colors, flavors, dyes, preservatives. All of it added up, it makes us extremely toxic. It interferes with the natural function of our body's systems, and it causes premature aging and disease, inflammation. Then you have malnutrition, which is a whole nother conversation I'll save for another video. Because right now we're focusing on simply hydrating his body at a cellular molecular level and releasing these poisons from his body as fast as we possibly can. So he literally feels 8 years younger because we've reversed his body's age by simply removing about 8 years of toxins in 8 days. So it's not really that crazy when you think about it with the right context. So let's go over a few of the points that you have experienced so far. So you were talking to me about when you got here, you'd suffered from knee pain for 25 years. You had five failed surgeries on your knee. None of that worked. How's your knee feeling today?
It's my mind cannot understand it. It's a totally new knee.
No pain,
From a
right?
stretch you made a stretch on me yesterday. It's yeah, mind
And
blowing.
folks, you got to understand that Denmark is a flat country. It's just flat. It's like a pancake. It's kind of like Saskatchewan of Canada or so. And although I'm not in BC anymore, we're in Quebec now. There's still lots of hills here. So we've been taking them out every day on hikes, out in the snow, deep snow, freezing cold. We're doing wind sprints up hills. We're doing a lot of stuff he's never done before. And so we're putting his body to the test. And we're lifting weights, we're stretching, we're doing all that stuff. We did a live blood analysis on day one to see exactly the condition of his blood, what type of toxicity we're dealing with. Then we designed a personalized protocol to start dealing with these toxins and the nutritional deficiencies we could see from his blood. And we'll do another video after the next week so we can talk about all of that then. So, no more knee pain after 25 years. That's phenomenal. You feel like you got a new knee, you just said, right?
Yeah.
Now, you had back pain for 5 years. Had you been to doctors and chiropractors about that?
No, I did my stretching and Tai Chi and stuff. Yeah.
You did Tai Chi for like 25 years, right? Didn't work? It didn't help?
Yes. It helped a little bit for my
Okay.
knee. And yeah, but it
So,
didn't help like this.
I gave you one stretch yesterday, and you haven't had back pain since, right?
Yeah.
We realigned your body by simply stretching all the muscles correctly in your entire body. And you haven't had any back pain since.
No.
And you told me that your gait when you're walking has changed. Your body feels totally new because we
Yeah,
realigned. We basically, I would call it like a tune-up.
yeah,
There is muscle memory in our muscles, not just of being fit and stronger from our youth, but there's also muscle memory of proper range of motion. And through the stretching routine I put you through, in like less than 15 minutes, we were able to reprogram all your muscle bellies to have proper range of motion. So there was a permanent change in your flexibility. And that's why I had you go for a walk right afterwards so you could see how drastically your gait had changed. So walking was totally different. And you feel
yeah,
weird since, right? Because you're walking so different.
yeah.
And we
That
just did
walk was, yeah, strange.
wind sprints up the snowy hill. How did your body feel when you were doing that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It feels awesome because I'm more balanced. It's like having a new leg. Yeah, it's not only the knee; it's the whole leg. Yeah.
Now, before you were talking, we went over some questions before we did this video, just so I would know where you're at, what questions to ask, right? And when you arrived, you said your stress level was about a 5 out of 10. Pretty normal in this crazy world. A lot of reasons to be stressed out in today's world. Never-ending list of problems that we have to face as human beings, especially as men when we have children and whatnot. After the 8 days, you said it's gone down to a 2 out of 10. Is that correct?
Yes.
So your
Totally
stress is
correct.
totally reduced, right?
Yeah.
And what I want everyone to understand is that, yes, we all have to go through stuff. The one guarantee in life is, you're either having a problem, you're going to have a problem shortly, or you're coming out of a problem. Life's full of challenges. We have to overcome these things. It's one of the things that all men must face, women too, but especially men, because our job's to protect and provide for our families, right? So stress was high, it's reduced a lot, and that has everything to do with the enormous amount of toxins that have come out of your body, taking the stress off your brain, because having a bunch of toxins in your brain is causing stress, emotional stress, mental stress. It's not just physical. It affects the way you think. It causes a chemical imbalance in the brain. How much more mental clarity do you have now?
A lot.
Way more, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not worrying anymore. I'm
Isn't that
totally
awesome?
positive. Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Okay, so
Yeah.
mental energy, you said before was a 4 out of 10, and now it's an 8 out of 10. Is that correct? If I'm just
Yeah.
remembering correctly. And
Yeah.
then
It was.
overall mental health, just based on happiness, joy, overall mental clarity. What would you say your mental health was before? You said it was about a 4 out of 10,
Yeah.
and now it's an 8 as well.
Yeah.
That's an epic, awesome, awesome transformation in 8 days. And then physical energy, based upon all the pain you had, and you used to have to basically drink coffee all day long to keep going because you have a physically, demanding job with construction. You're doing carpentry, lots of
40 hours in the
renovations and
morning
buildings.
also to wake up. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to wake up early, go to work, drive to work, do the job all day. And
Yeah.
you said your energy was down to like a 2 out of 10. And you've been
Yeah.
here 8 days, no coffee, and your energy is now at an 8 out of 10. Is that correct? That's a big difference. And then
Yeah.
physical health, overall physical health, based upon the back pain's all gone, the knee pain's gone, the pain in your hands is gone, and you have way more energy. You said your physical health was about a 2 out of 10 when I picked you up at the airport.
Yeah.
Now we're at about an 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
And you also said you had so much pain in your hands that you were feeling handicapped between that and your back and your knee,
Yeah.
especially in the winter months when it's cold.
Yeah. Especially. Yeah.
And
Now I have
we've been
nothing.
out in like 15 below weather running in the snow, and you didn't have no pain in your knee, right?
No, today I only had t-shirt and a thin jacket
Yeah.
and some jogging pants, and it was awesome.
Yeah. And you're sleeping better too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Totally.
and we did take a picture of your face up front before we started, and there's a significant improvement. You look much younger already. I mean, you look years
Mm.
younger already, and we'll save
Yeah. And
those.
my eye colors also
Oh yeah,
much lighter.
the whites are much brighter, and the brown is
Okay.
much clearer.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah.
And so that's just, again, toxins coming out of the body.
Yeah.
You know, it makes a significant difference. Just like an automobile, right? If you don't do an oil change, change the oil, change the fuel fluids in the transmission, you know, change the air filter, fuel filter in your car, it just gets all clogged up and pretty soon it won't start. Our
Mm.
bodies are no different. We have five major systems of elimination as men. And if we don't have those systems functioning and properly purging those toxins, we just get overwhelmed with toxicity and everything starts to stop working. It just doesn't function. Our bodies need to be clean, they cannot
Yeah.
be toxic. The water people drink is toxic. The beverages people drink are toxic. The foods people eat are toxic. People have issues with digestion. We could see from your blood you are not digesting your protein properly. We see that with almost everyone
Yeah.
because most people don't understand how digestion works. It requires fermentation, which is the result of enzyme activity. And how has your digestion improved since you've been here? You haven't felt bloated once eating, have you?
No.
And you
No.
haven't felt tired after eating here either, have you?
No. That's the most amazing part. No. I always tired when I've been eating. Yeah.
Most
No.
people, when they drink a lot of water or they drink a lot of beverages, they get bloated. You haven't felt bloated once being here, have you?
No. Even the big beef I got when first day, I was like, why I'm not bloated?
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
we had a great big organic steak when you
Yeah.
got here the first night, Saturday night.
Yeah.
And we had salad, we had some vegetables, and you weren't bloated at all.
No.
It was just how it was prepared and the fact that we were using some very, very good enzymes to help that meat break down in the stomach so there's no issues with digestion, which is why your elimination has greatly improved since you've been here. You've been having
Yeah.
way more bowel movements than ever before, correct?
Yeah.
And there's some
A
pretty
lot.
scary stuff coming out, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it
Yeah. It's
shocking?
totally
And you're not
shocking.
an overweight person, you're a slim guy. And
Yeah.
yet there's a shocking amount of waste coming out of your gastrointestinal tract.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't
isn't it
thought there was
shocking?
so much. Yeah. You told me. Yeah, they're coming more, Alex.
Everybody's shocked. Everybody's shocked. Nobody
Yeah.
has really comprehended how much waste in my 35-year career has accumulated in their body. I was personally shocked myself at 28 when I did my first serious cleanse. My first cleanse was 2 years, and I was absolutely shocked at what came out of my gastrointestinal tract in the first 2 months. It was shocking. So, you know, I was much younger than you are right now because you're what, 55 today?
Yeah.
So at 55, you feel 8 years younger.
Yeah.
And in another week, it'll be your final 2 weeks here. And I'll be driving you back to the airport. And we're going to do a video the day before you leave. And we'll find out how much younger you feel after another week at the Elite Dynamic home base. So stay
Yeah.
tuned, folks. We'll be putting out that video shortly. Give us a week and we'll let you know how things are going. And we're also pumping iron here to stimulate some lean muscular development, put some meat on them bones. We're going to turn you into a mighty man. We'll make you into a Great Dane.
Yes, thank you.
And by the way, folks, my mom was born in Copenhagen, where Alex is from. I'm half Danish, so it's pretty cool how that worked out, right?
Yeah, it
All right.
is.
Thanks for making this video with me today so we can share this awesome testimony with the world. And what would you say to all those men and women that might be watching this video right now? What would you suggest to them about contacting me and taking me up on the offer to hydrate their body to cellular molecular level, properly balance their hormones, biochemistry, detoxify their system, and start eliminating nutritional deficiencies? What is the benefits? What would you recommend to the world who's listening right now?
I would say that you can imagine how it will be because I know you for 2 years now, Ron,
Yes.
and you told me all the time, so many times, but feeling it, it's like, yeah, I'm getting goosebumps all over. You cannot measure this with anything because it's your health and you're getting younger. It's like, how can you measure that? Look, oh my God. Yeah, it's so hard to explain it.
It is. It really has to be
Nothing, yeah.
experienced.
It should be experienced. I would say, yeah, I would just say go for it. Don't think about
Yeah, just
it.
do it. Like Nike says
Just
on the
do it.
shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in, folks. You all have a blessed day. We'll see you soon.